guys, how's it going? Lee John Blackmore here, Super Easy Guitar. This week I'm going to do another tips lesson, and it's kind of on playing different rhythms, alright? So it's just kind of a few little tips. I'm using a more advanced thing here straight away because I'm using a bar chord, alright? So if you're new to guitar, you might not know what that is, but it's when you cover all the strings down with one finger and you kind of play a chord behind it. So if you don't have that, you can always put a capo on here, or you can just play it down here. Okay, so I was just doing this kind of little get up, get on the scene, like a sex machine. So we've got a bit of a James Brown thing going on here, right? And the reason I picked that is because it's funk, and in funk, you know, the guitar isn't so dominant. It kind of sits in the back with the rhythm section, you know. It kind of acts as that groove, you know. It's just got a few little stabs there, so rather than it being, it's kind of stabs. It almost feels groovy, you know. So what the heck am I doing? So to try and get this, I'm just going to use an A minor there. Let's come a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. So we got A minor here, but really we want to concentrate on this hand. So I'm going to kind of shove around here. So it kind of looks complicated, but when I break it down, I'm just going down, 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 up. And what makes a difference is this palm in here. So I'm kind of doing like this clicky thing to get a rhythm in between. All that is a little down up with my palm down. That's kind of just to kind of get that groove going on, right? Up, down, up, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And on that last up, I just brought my palm up. So it's, you know, it's very much a feel thing. It's quite difficult to grasp. You have to be quite good at being able to do upstrokes as well as downstrokes. So you could try down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So at the end of each down, up, you stop with the palm. Down, up, 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 down, up. So instead of that tap at the end, I'm just going with my strings. So I'm palming down and I'm just hitting the strings with my pick. Now, some guitarists, especially people like Ed Sheeran, you see them playing it with quite a hard clap. So it's exactly the same, except I'm going, I'm just hitting down on the strings, but when I hit down, I'll make sure my palm is touching the strings at the same time, so you just get that clicking sound. You know, some of my young students, they kind of do this like kind of a karate chop to get used to it. So physically, like chopping into the guitar. Not too hard, right guys, just soft. What this does, it opens up a new round for different rhythms, because you're probably used to doing this down, down, up, down, up, or down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or whatever, you know, just simple. But this messes with it a bit, makes it a bit more interesting. So that's to try and get a kind of rhythm clap. If you were just doing, you know, a normal song, but you wanted to incorporate a rhythm clap into it, and just to make it a bit more interesting. Something like that, right? So it's going to be down, clap, up, down, up, clap, down, clap, up, down, up, clap. Or you could do down, chop, down, chop, up, down, up, chop, down, chop, up, down, up, chop. Down, chop, up, down, up, chop, down, chop, up, down, up, chop. So we don't want to emphasize that chop too much, because what we do want to do is we want to have that clap. Down, clap, up, down, up, clap, down, clap, up, down, up, clap. So as I'm leaving off there, I'm using a up, down, clap, up, down, up, clap, up, down, clap, up, down, up, clap, up, down, clap, up, down, up, clap, up, down, clap, up, down, clap. So what if we wanted to make it kind of like reggae or something? That's what I was doing up here. So all I'm doing there, I'm actually emphasizing the offbeat, because it goes on, off, 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 on, off, on, off. So with things like reggae, the offbeat is often emphasized. Now, what would the offbeat be, you might ask? So when you go 1 and 2 and 3 and, we could call the and the off. On, off, on, off, on, off. So with reggae, it would be on, off, 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 off. Doesn't matter which way you play it, down or up, as long as it feels right. So that's ups, you could play it downs. Now don't forget, if you can't do bar chords, you can do down here. I'm just playing A minor. Now you see why I choose that, because there's a little bit more control over that reggae sound with the bars, but it sounds just as cool here. So what I'm doing, I'm making sure I hit that A string first, okay? It kind of gives me that groove. Or down, up, 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 down, up, up. So there you go, guys. It's just a few things to play around with and have to think about, because I always get asked about different rhythms and stuff like that. And it's very much listen to different styles of music, kind of just experiment with the way they're playing. I mean, the only way I learned to play different rhythms was by learning completely different songs to what I'm normally used to playing. So reggae is something really cool. It sounds really great on the acoustic guitar. So check it out. You know, I mean, You should all know a Bob Marley song anyway. It's kind of standard, right? If you have an acoustic guitar, even if you're not into reggae, you should know a Bob Marley song. He was an amazing songwriter. So there you have it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this little tips lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe, give me the thumbs up. Any comments you have, put below, and I'll see you again the same time next week. Enjoy.